Imagine waking up on what feels like a perfectly normal Tuesday morning. You reach for your phone, still half asleep, and instinctively tap the Amazon app, only to find it's missing from your home screen. You search for it, thinking maybe you moved it by accident, but it's nowhere to be found. Confused, you open your browser and type in the familiar web address, hoping for answers. Instead, the website greets you with a stark, unsettling message. Amazon.com is no longer available in your region. There's no explanation, no countdown, just a digital void where your go-to marketplace used to be. Suddenly, your morning routine is thrown into chaos. The certainty you felt just moments ago is replaced by a creeping sense of unease. For millions of people, Amazon isn't just a convenient online shop, it's the backbone of daily life. It's where you buy last-minute gifts, order groceries, and hunt for those obscure gadgets you can't find anywhere else. It's woven into the fabric of how we live, work, and connect. Its sudden absence isn't just a minor inconvenience, it's a seismic shock to the way we function. People everywhere are left staring at their screens, stunned and unsure of what to do next. Confusion spreads like wildfire. Is it a glitch, a cyber attack? Group chats and social media feeds light up with frantic messages as everyone tries to make sense of what's happening. The uncertainty only grows. Amazon's disappearance is like the water being shut off, something so fundamental you never imagined it could just stop. It's unthinkable until it happens to you. We've come to rely on digital giants like Amazon as if they're permanent fixtures in our lives, always there, always available at the tap of a finger. Losing one so integral would force us to confront just how dependent we've become on a single company for our everyday needs, from shopping to entertainment to even cloud storage. The silence from that empty website is more than just a technical glitch. It's a wake-up call, a moment that makes us question the stability of the digital world we've built around ourselves. How did we let a single company become so essential, so deeply embedded in our routines and expectations? What does it say about our society and the choices we've made? The void left behind is deafening, a reminder of just how much we've come to take for granted and how quickly everything can change. So, how did we get here? The answer? Tariffs. But what exactly is a tariff and why does it matter so much in our daily lives? Let's break it down. A tariff is basically a tax that governments slap on goods coming in from other countries. The idea is to make those foreign products more expensive, so people are more likely to buy things made at home. It's a way to protect local businesses and industries from being undercut by cheaper imports. But here's the catch. When tariffs are added, the extra cost doesn't just disappear. It gets passed down the line, from importers to retailers, and finally, it lands squarely on you, the consumer. Suddenly, everyday items cost more, and your wallet feels the pinch. When politicians announce tariffs, they're not just making a policy move, they're often announcing future price hikes on everything from electronics to groceries. It's a decision that ripples through the entire economy. In our scenario, President Trump's administration imposes sweeping tariffs on electronics and consumer goods. Suddenly, the cost of importing these items skyrockets, and companies have to make tough choices. For Amazon, a company built on global sourcing, low prices, and lightning-fast delivery, this is catastrophic. Their entire business model depends on being able to offer a huge variety of affordable products from around the world. Suddenly, importing inventory becomes prohibitively expensive. Shipments are delayed, costs soar, and the flow of goods slows to a crawl. Amazon's model, variety, affordability, speed, crumbles under the weight of tariffs. Shelves empty out, deliveries slow down, and customers start looking elsewhere. This isn't a minor setback, it's an existential threat. The very foundation of Amazon's business is shaken, and the ripple effects are felt by workers, suppliers, and shoppers everywhere. The company can't operate profitably, and the American market becomes unsustainable. Stock prices tumble, layoffs loom, and uncertainty grows. Tariffs, meant to protect, end up breaking the backbone of modern commerce. The supply chain collapses, and the convenience we've come to expect vanishes almost overnight. And just like that, Amazon is gone. A single policy change meant to help ends up rewriting the rules of the marketplace and leaves us all wondering what comes next. To grasp the impact, you have to see how deeply Amazon is woven into American life. It's not just a retailer, it's a logistics powerhouse, a cloud computing giant, a film studio, a grocer, and more. For many, Amazon is the only stop for online shopping, setting expectations for choice and speed. Its absence would force millions to relearn how to shop, facing delays and higher prices. But the real shock is invisible. Amazon Web Services powers much of the internet. If AWS goes dark, thousands of websites and services vanish overnight. In the physical world, Amazon employs hundreds of thousands and moves goods nationwide. Its sudden exit would vaporize jobs and cripple logistics. The ripple effects would be felt everywhere, from your doorstep to the backbone of the web. America would struggle to fill the Amazon-shaped hole. What does a $13 billion fallout mean? It's not just Amazon's loss, it's a shockwave through the entire supply chain. Amazon is the link for countless suppliers and manufacturers. When it disappears, so does their biggest customer. Warehouses fill with unsold goods, investments are canceled, and chaos erupts as companies scramble for new buyers. Logistics partners like USPS, UPS, and FedEx lose massive business overnight. The result: layoffs, route closures, and a weakened national delivery system. The $13 billion loss is a cascade. Unsold inventory, lost shipping revenue, shuttered warehouses, and sudden unemployment. It's like a river running dry, leaving everything downstream parched. The economic drought would devastate communities and industries alike. The real pain lands at the kitchen table. Prices rise as Amazon's competitive pressure vanishes, and other retailers hike their own. Jobs disappear, not just at Amazon but for delivery drivers, warehouse workers, and countless others. Families lose paychecks, communities lose stability. For the elderly, disabled, or rural residents, Amazon was a lifeline for essentials. Its loss isolates the vulnerable, forcing them to rely on pricier, less reliable options. The psychological toll is real. The certainty of fast, affordable delivery is gone, replaced by stress and inconvenience. Life gets harder, one small frustration at a time. Gone. A morning of digital disbelief sweeps the nation. The sun rises on a world that feels suddenly unfamiliar as millions wake to a reality they never imagined possible. The digital heartbeat of daily life has skipped, and the silence is deafening. In Chicago, Sarah tries to order her son's birthday gift. Amazon is gone. Confusion turns to dread as she refreshes the page, hoping it's just a glitch. The familiar comfort of one-click shopping has vanished, replaced by a void she can't fill. Her husband, Mark, checks too. "It's just gone," he says, stunned. The couple sits in silence, the weight of uncertainty settling in. Their morning routine, so often punctuated by online orders and digital convenience, suddenly feels hollow. The Lego set is forgotten. Reality sets in. The birthday celebration, once so carefully planned, now seems trivial in the face of something much larger unraveling. In Austin, Leo, a graphic designer, wakes to frantic client messages, his phone buzzing non-stop. Their website and files hosted on AWS have vanished. Projects, portfolios, and years of work are suddenly inaccessible, as if erased overnight. He tries to log in, access denied. Panic rises as he realizes the tools he relies on, the very foundation of his business, have disappeared without warning. News headlines confirm the worst. Amazon has pulled out of the US. The story spreads like wildfire, igniting fear and disbelief in every corner of the country. His client's business is wiped out in an instant. Decades of effort, relationships, and dreams are left in limbo, with no answers and no recourse. In Seattle, the mood is apocalyptic. Baristas serve anxious customers glued to their phones, the usual morning chatter replaced by whispers of uncertainty and fear. "My sister lost her job overnight," one says. "What about Whole Foods?" asks another. The ripple effect is immediate, touching every family, every friend group, every neighborhood. The city Amazon built is in shock, realizing the earthquake came from the cloud, not the ground. The skyline stands unchanged, but the spirit of the city is shaken to its core. Across the country, millions face the same disbelief. From bustling cities to quiet suburbs, people check their devices again and again, hoping for a different outcome. The digital giant that defined convenience has vanished, leaving uncertainty in its wake. Delivery vans sit idle, warehouses are shuttered, and employees gather outside, searching for answers. Businesses scramble, jobs disappear, and daily routines are upended. The shockwaves reach every industry, from tech startups to local shops, as everyone scrambles to adapt. The loss is more than economic, it's personal, emotional, and deeply unsettling. Families gather, searching for comfort but finding only questions. Communities built around Amazon's presence are left adrift. The places that once bustled with activity now stand eerily quiet, their futures uncertain. The question on everyone's mind: what now? Conversations turn serious, as people try to imagine a world without the company that shaped so much of modern life. The answer is unclear, and the nation holds its breath. In this moment of collective uncertainty, one thing is certain: life will never be quite the same again. Amazon wasn't just a threat to small business, it was a lifeline for thousands of them. Artisans, niche retailers, and entrepreneurs relied on Amazon's marketplace to reach customers they'd never find alone. Third-party sellers made up a huge share of Amazon's sales, using its logistics and reach to thrive. With Amazon gone, their business models collapse overnight. Inventory is stranded, storefronts vanish, and access to millions of customers is lost. Scrambling to build their own websites and find new shipping solutions, most can't survive. Digital advertising costs soar as everyone fights for visibility. Ancillary businesses, photographers, consultants, software developers, are wiped out too. An entire ecosystem supporting small business is rendered obsolete. The Amazon-shaped hole is too big for most to fill. In the aftermath, a new reality sets in. Other retailers scramble to fill the void but can't match Amazon's scale or speed. Consumers face less choice and higher prices. The era of infinite selection is over. Fast, free shipping becomes a memory. Delivery is slower, costlier, and less reliable. Online shopping is fragmented and frustrating, with delays and uncertainty at every turn. Life goes on, but it's more expensive and complicated. We adapt, but the seamless integration of commerce is gone. Every purchase takes more effort and money. The friction is back, and convenience is no longer guaranteed. The loss is a constant reminder of how much one company changed our expectations, and how fragile that system really was. What's the lesson in this unsettling tale? We let Amazon become critical infrastructure, vital but unregulated. Its exit exposes our dangerous dependency on a single private company. Tariffs meant to protect end up hurting ordinary people and crippling supply chains. The convenience we took for granted was built on a delicate global system. It's a privilege, not a right. And it can vanish overnight. This story is a warning. Economic nationalism can backfire and corporate power can leave us vulnerable. We must ask, how much of our lives should depend on one company? The systems supporting modern life are more fragile than we think, and when they break spectacularly.